Hey guys, this is the revising and editing passage for this week. Use your strategies when completing the passage. What in the Whorl? That's the name of it. Martin wrote this paper about fingerprints and the purposes they serve. Read Martin's paper and think about how it should be revised. Then answer the questions that follow. What in the Whorl? Now, this is a nonfiction passage. We're going to be studying nonfiction coming up pretty quickly. So pay attention how this is written as far as being different than a personal narrative. What in the Whorl? If you look closely, you will see a pattern of ridges, swirls, and whorls. However, no set of fingerprints are exactly alike. Even identical twins have different fingerprints. While each fingerprint is different, there are 6 basic patterns found on each person's fingertips. These patterns include the loop, double loop, central pocket loop, tinted arch, and plain whorl. A whorl is a series of loops and swirls, like a coiled rope. Your fingerprints form before you are born, and they stay the same all your life. Even when a person's skin wrinkles from age, fingerprints do not change. If you scrape your finger, the same fingerprint will grow back. Fingerprints actually serve an important purpose. The prints found on our hands, fingers, and feet will help us grip objects and surfaces. Some gloves and socks have non-slip grips too. Without these prints, our skin would be smooth. For this reason, it would be harder to do things like turn a page in a book, hold a bar of soap, or walk on a smooth surface. Throughout history, people have found other uses for fingerprints too. People who could not write often used their fingerprints to sign contracts and seal important letters. In some places, special meanings were given to fingerprints. In some societies, for example, the number of whorls in a print predicted how rich, poor, good, or bad a person might be later in life. The idea that a person's character could be judged by fingerprints continued into the modern times. Fingerprints are used in today's world too. While each person's prints are unique, fingerprints are generally used to identify people. People use their fingerprints as identification when they travel, get a driver's license, or apply for a job. Sometimes hospitals use fingerprints when a person enters a hospital to identify him or her as a patient. Because fingerprinting is a dependable and low-cost method of security, the police often use fingerprints to identify criminals and solve crimes. Question 1. Which sentence would be an effective introductory sentence for the first paragraph, sentences 1 through 7? So go back and look at sentences 1 through 7. Okay. It's asking which one would be an introductory sentence. First sentence. A. Everyone has a unique set of fingertips? Question mark. Have you ever taken a good look at your fingertips? Question mark. By looking at your fingertips, you will see many patterns. A whorl is a unique pattern you can find on your fingertips. Question 2. What is the best way to combine sentences 6 and 7? Go back and look at sentences 6 and 7. A. A whorl is a series of loops, swirls like a coiled rope. B. A whorl is a series of loops and swirls like a coiled rope. C. A whorl looks like a coiled rope, a series of loops and swirls. D. A whorl is a series of loops and swirls that looks like a coiled rope. Number 3. Which sentence in the third paragraph, sentences 11 through 15, should be deleted? That means they don't belong. It doesn't belong. So go back and look at the third paragraph, sentences 11 through 15. Okay. Read it. Okay. And then figure out which sentence does not belong. Is it sentence 11, sentence 12, sentence 13, or sentence 15? Question 4. Which transition word or phrase could best be added to the beginning of sentence 17 to help connect it to the first sentence in the paragraph? Okay, so you're going to go back and look at sentence 17 right here. Which one of these words would fit the beginning of that sentence? Today, long ago, in addition, furthermore. Which one of those would fit at the beginning of that sentence? Question 5. The word while does not appropriately connect the two clauses in sentence 22. Which word should replace the word while? So let's go back and look at 22. Okay, that word while is what they're wanting to replace. Okay, so which one sounds better? Although, if, since, when. Okay. Question 6. Which sentence could be added after sentence 25 to strengthen the conclusion of Martin's paper? The conclusion is the ending, right? You're looking at sentence 25. Which one could be added here at the very, very end? Okay. A. Obviously, identification of people is the most important use of fingerprints. B. This paper has discussed the special patterns on fingertips and how they have been used. C. Police departments all over the world have developed ways to lift fingerprints from different crime scenes. D. From gripping a ball to identifying a crook, the natural patterns on our fingertips have become more than just decorations. Okay. All right. Make sure you use your strategies.